What do things actually cost you when you spend your time on them? Let's figure it out. Today we're going to talk about opportunity cost. This is such an important thing in the real estate industry, and we overlook it all the time. We think we would rather save money doing things ourselves than ever spending money for someone else to help us with those activities. We see it all the time in our industry because we're self-employed. We're our own CEO, we're our own corporate structure, if you will. We're the manager of our own business. So all the time we're thinking in the mindset of saving money instead of thinking in the opportunity cost mindset of, by spending my time, what is it actually costing me? This is really key. You may think that when you put your kids, for instance, in daycare, one of the most common things that people do all the time, that you might think that putting them in daycare is costing you a ton of money. And sometimes daycare services can cost thousands of dollars a month. And you're right, it's a heavy cost. But what is it actually costing you by not putting them in daycare? What do you save by keeping them at home with you or spending time throughout the day instead of working? You probably save a couple grand a month if you have a lot of kids and that's what your service costs. So you're right, you save $2,000. But think about it this way. If you were able to put your kids in daycare and leverage that time back to yourself and work on real estate or whatever else your sales journey is, how much money could you make with the time you saved instead of watching your kids? So let's take it into effect here. One real estate sale could be anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 of net commissions to you. So do you think that by putting your kids in daycare, you could help yourself do one extra sale that month or every month? And you would net $3,000+ more than that from what you would have by saving money on daycare costs. That's just one example of what opportunity cost can mean towards your business. There's tons of other business items that will also reflect the same thought. What about hiring an ISA to make your calls for you? What about joining a team and leveraging all of that cost associated to transaction coordination, training, support, and all the other things that can happen? Instead of you do it yourself, you can spend more time on the actions that actually make you money, delivering more transactions and reaching more clients. Leverage that cost, leverage the things around you, and delegate and help you make money through opportunity cost. There is a lot more that goes on when you spend your time doing things. One of the biggest ones that I found the other day, I was talking to a wholesaler and a flipper, and he told me that instead of hiring out a certain service, he wanted to go and demo the kitchen himself because he didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars having someone else do it for him on his behalf. And you know what? He demoed that kitchen, and he saved around $800 by demoing it himself. And it took him a few hours of his time. It took it that day. He had to go prepare for it. He had to go get the tools for it. He had to do the actual work. And then he was so exhausted from doing the work, he spent his whole day. But I use the example of, hey, you saved $800 by demoing this kitchen. Or you could have spent your whole day looking for another wholesale opportunity or another fix and flip or another investment opportunity. To create that opportunity cost, he saved $800 here, but in reality, he cost himself thousands of dollars on a potential new investment by wasting his time doing something he could have hired someone else to do. So think about it today, guys. Think outside the box when we're talking about opportunity in your business. Your time is your most valuable asset that you have. So don't spend it by saving money. Spend your time investing in your business, investing in your future, and delegate and leverage with the people and items around you to help grow your business. We'll see you guys next time.